Ladies and gentlemen of the living and the dead, my name is Ari Esther, and I am your friendly neighborhood co-friendly crewmaster who is finally back from her trip. Happy Sunday. Oh wait, no, it's Saturday. Oh my god, I don't even know what day of the week it is. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Oh my god, I haven't done this for so long. How do I do this again? How does what? Wait, oh, there's my chat screen. Oh my god. What am I doing? I don't know. How does one stream? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello, not creative. I showed up 7 hours early just to be first. Seriously? What's up? Hello, CGanime fan. Hope that everybody's been doing well and feeling well. Ari, hope that your trip went well. I hope you had a lot of fun. I did. I have so many stories, guys. There's so many stories. I can't wait to tell you guys. Back to not sleeping till 1 a.m. Let's go. I'm sorry. I can't change what time zone I'm in. I can't change what time zone I'm in. But the good news is I went out of town for like 2.5 weeks and I came back and it's daylight savings again. So that's kind of nice. And my flight landed at like 6 p.m. and I was like, oh, I bet it's gonna be dark. But no. I walked outside and the sun was shining till like 7:30 and I was so happy. It should just be daylight saving year round. That's all I'm gonna say. You know? I think it should just be daylight saving year round. Cause like in America, it's daylight saving for like 8 months out of 12 anyway. So we might as well be daylight savings year round. But, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My time zone is just very unfortunate for a lot of people. But, like, I can't stream any earlier. So, like, this is what it is. This is what it is. Oh my god. I had tech issues before I even started the stream. I don't know how. I was like, I know how to do this. You know, I just open OBS, right? Connect to the internet, make sure my mic's connected. I'm not even playing a game today. Like, how hard can it be? Like, how hard can it be, right? Right? But no, because I'm stupid, I forgot to turn off the hotspot on my phone. So when I connected my phone to my computer is like, forget about the Wi-Fi that, you know, does like 4,700 kbps or whatever. Let's use your hotspot off your phone. That sounds like an excellent idea. And so that's why when I first started streaming, the stream went off live. And I was like, what? And then, I was like, wait, does it say like 5 kbps for the stream? And then I remembered I turned off the hotspot function when I was out of town, so I could power all of my devices on my phone. And so I had to fix that real quick. And now I'm back. I keep forgetting spring because it still looks like it's midwinter. I suppose like in like the East Coast and the Midwest, I would assume it still looks pretty grungy, pretty cold. I'm not sick anymore, but this damn cough won't go away. But on the West Coast, you see, the sun is always shining. We have like 2 weeks of winter and then summer year round. So it's very bright and very sunny out here. It doesn't even feel like spring. It might as well be summer already. Hello, Mr. 2. I am back. It is me. I am back from my 2.5 week vacation. And I am not jet lagged at all. No, I'm serious. I'm like not jet lagged at all. I got over my jet lag pretty quickly this time. I also had barely any jet lag when I went to Japan. But But it's not because I'm like, you know, strong or able-bodied. I took a lot of drugs, guys. I don't know. Should I be saying this like this way? But literally, I took so much drugs, guys. Like not like the hardcore illegal kind, okay? Basically, took sleeping pill. Well, it was really Advil PM. It was really cold medicine. But yeah, I took Advil PM on the plane. So I clonked out for like 10 hours straight on my 15-hour flight. And so when I got to my destination, I was very, very well rested, kind of. Actually, no, I'll get into that a little bit. I'll talk more about that when I start talking about my trip. You know, I really should think about what I say before I open my mouth on stream, but I can't help it, you know? The snow where I am is still up to my knees. I would cry. I have never needed to dig myself out of snow before, but it looks painful. It looks extremely painful. It looks not fun, and I would cry if I had to do that every morning. But I hope it stops snowing for you soon, not creative. I hope it stops snowing for you soon. Don't worry. Yeah. It's alright. Professional streamers, I totally know how to, you know, control myself. So, let's talk about my trip. Let's start from the very beginning. So I left on Thursday night at my flight was at 9 p.m. So I got to the airport pretty early. Actually, my flight was 10:50. So I got to the airport pretty early. I was there 8. So I really didn't do much. The flight itself was pretty uneventful. I had got jet lag medicine. I don't know if it's real medicine. I think it's a placebo effect thing. But I took it anyway and it was useful, so I'll probably use it again. But yeah, I had prepared to do all these stuff on my 15-hour flight. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have my iPad with me. I'm gonna have my towel with me. I'm gonna watch all these movies. I'm gonna do all these things. And so I got on the plane. And the first thing I did was take my jet lag medicine. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna see what movies they have. Because I love seeing what movies and TV shows are on the airplane. That's my favorite pastime. It's free entertainment. Well, it's not free because I paid for it. But it's things I usually wouldn't watch. I booked all the movies I wanted to see. They had the Conan movie. They had the Conan TV show. They had all these Marvel movies like Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so happy, so entertained. And then they served dinner / I don't know, of breakfast, but not really because it was 11 or 12 midnight at that point. The food was okay, but can't expect too much from plane food. Also, I flew economy, so I wasn't expecting the food to be good. But they gave me a Godiva chocolate that I stole. Well, I didn't steal, I paid for it. I put it into my bag because I didn't want to eat it at the time. So the Godiva chocolate traveled with me. And then what happened? And then I took Advil PM because I was still a little sick. I wasn't super sick, but I was still a little sick. And then I passed out for 10 hours straight. I woke up and it was already 3 hours until your destination. So I missed out on all the entertainment that I paid for. Yeah, I didn't watch the Conan movie. I didn't watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I didn't watch Doctor Strange. I didn't watch Grindelwald's Crime, or whatever that crappy movie's name is. But that's okay. And then I had food and I got off the plane. So it was pretty boring. It was pretty not fun. I had to take a transfer flight because I flew to Taiwan and I took a transfer to Japan. Pretty uneventful all throughout. I just felt really like a mule because I had to grab all my luggage and then carry it to this next terminal. And then I checked in and then, I flew some cheap economy airline to Japan. And that's it. Uneventful. Uneventful. My entire flight was uneventful. Which is good because I have come to notice that anytime something is eventful to me in 2025, bad things happen. And we'll talk about all the bad things that happen. But then we'll talk about all the good things that happen. Hello, Corey. Hello, I'm back. Welcome. So I got to Narita at like, I don't know, 3 p.m.-ish. The Airbnb my friend booked was in Akihabara. So I had to like figure out how to ship my luggage to the Airbnb. I figured it out eventually. And then I took like, I don't know, a couple of trains. I used my Google Maps and my non-existent navigation skills. And I somehow made it to the Airbnb. And the first thing we did is we went to Sushi Roll for the Monster Hunter collab. I was still pretty sick at this time. Not super sick, I was still sick. So that was uneventful. Really, we had sushi. I wasn't jet lagged. I was tired because by this time I had flown for 15 hours and then I had a 5-hour layover and I took another like 3-hour flight and then like a 2-hour train ride. Well, 1 hour-ish plus waiting time. So at that time, I've already been traveling for like 30 hours-ish, give or take. And I was really, really tired. And the people staying with my friends, they were like, "Are you okay? Like, you cool? Like, you want to go dinner?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm just hungry and tired, okay? Let's go get food." So I was moody. And not depressed. I was moody because I was tired. Not jet lagged. I was tired for the first day. But overall, day 1 of travel went well. Day 2, we went to see the Promare exhibit. The Promare exhibit. You missed me? Oh, thank you, Corey. I missed you guys too. But yeah, day 2, we went to the Promare Museum. So that was pretty fun. I haven't watched the Promare movie. And for those of you who don't know, Promare is the animated movie produced by Trigger with like the Fire Squad or something that came out like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, maybe more. But my friend's a huge Promare fan. So we went to the exhibit. It was pretty cool. I was there. I was educated. And I encouraged my friend to spend a lot of money on merch that she probably shouldn't have, but she should anyway. So that's what we did starting the first day. And then we went to the D. Grayman pop-up because my other friend is a huge fan of D. Grayman. But then it was really embarrassing because not only were we late to the pop-up, my friend somehow thought that if she booked 2 tickets for 4 p.m. and 2 tickets at 5 p.m., they would let all 4 of us in at 4 p.m. Embarrassing. But the lady was very nice and she was like, I can't let you all 4 in, but it's already like 4:45. Yes, that's how late we were. Our 4 o'clock appointment, we got there like 4:40. Yeah. And also, like, my Japanese isn't that good. So when I first got there, my friend showed the QR code, she was scanning them, and she started saying like, "Oh, the time's not right. You can't go in." I was like, is it because we're like really late? So I was confused, right? Because all I could understood was the time isn't right. I was like, what? And I had my friend show me a ticket, and I was like, does this say 5 p.m.? She's like, yeah, I got 2 for 4 p.m., 2 for 5 p.m. And I was like, girl, in what world? Did you think they were gonna let us all in at 4? Are you serious? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my god, I've never been so embarrassed. Because the thing is, in Japan, being on time is a huge deal. It's a big deal to be on time. And not only were we late, we showed tickets for 2 completely different time slots. I was so embarrassed. I was, ugh. Anyway, but the girl that was helping was very, very nice. She was like, it's okay, you know, why don't you all just come back? We're not super busy today, so y'all can just come back at 5 and I'll let you all in, okay? And I was like, okay, thank you. I've never been so embarrassed, guys. Not only were we like 30, 40 minutes late, we had tickets for the wrong time slot. But that's okay, that's okay. You know, we live and learn, we live and learn. We live and learn, we now know that we can't do that. Yeah. So that was a bump, but that's okay. But that's okay. I'll come back. Thank you, CGNFA. I am back. I would die inside that happened to Mr. 2. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. And like my Japanese isn't that good, so I couldn't even like convey how sorry I was. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, thank you. That's all I could say. I couldn't even explain like, I'm sorry, my friend's an idiot. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen. Well, I wouldn't have said that, but I would have been like, hey, you know, our mistake. I'm sorry, we weren't aware. But I couldn't even explain all of that. I was just like, I'm sorry, thank you. Yeah. How have I been? Huh. Storytelling time will tell you how I've been. So, hang out and find out. Man, I missed the crash. I missed the screaming. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Just kidding. I love you guys. I missed you guys so much while I was gone. There were so many times I'm like, oh my god, I have to tell chat this when I leave. When I get back, I have to tell chat this. But anyway. After the degradement pop-up, we went to Ginza because there's a really famous like stationery, like fountain pen store that I can't remember the name of, that I've seen many times on Instagram. My friend wanted to go to that. And we also wanted to go to that really famous perfume store that I can't remember the name of either, but they do a lot of like anime collab perfumes. So we went to Ginza. And guys. Ginza, for those who don't know, is pretty much like Upper East Side New York. Like downtown Manhattan, New York. Like rich people part. Like the Beverly Hills. Okay, it's probably more expensive. Well, not more expensive, but it's like fancier than Beverly Hills of LA. So we went to Ginza, and I'm telling you right now, I have never felt so poor in my life. I have never felt so poor in my life. We went down the train station, and guys, I kid you not, the train station was all like dark granite with like light blue mood lighting. It legit looked like the lobby of Cosmopolitan, the casino in Vegas. I stepped into a train station and I felt poor. I've never felt more poor in my life. Fountain pen store. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. It's always on Instagram. It's a place where you can go and you can like build your own fountain pen. It's really fancy. It's really cool. It's really pretty. Do you feel happy to be back? I missed my car. My feet's happy to be back, but like, you know, I hate not being on vacation. So like, I'm happy to be back, and also I'm sad because I'm not on vacation anymore. Yeah. So, yeah, and then when you walk out of Ginza, it's like walking into the strip of New York or like Vegas. Every store is brand name. Like we walk out, it was like Chanel, Ralph Lauren, Gucci. Yeah, it was just, I don't even think I've seen like a real like Rolex store before. But yeah, you walk down the street of Ginza and rich. It was just like rows of like rich people shopping that I could never afford in my life. And also, I don't know if you guys ever been to Japan or seen pictures of Japan, but like, most Japanese cars are tiny. They're all tiny. Their vans are like the size of about like, no, they're even smaller. They're like the size of a sedan. Like, all the cars are tiny. They're all tiny. They're all not like normal American-sized cars, right? Like, a Toyota Corolla would be like the size of their truck. Kinda, more or less, at least width-wise, right? At Ginza, I saw a full-size Lexus. A full American-sized Lexus. It was the only full-size car I saw while I was in Japan. Was in Ginza. So rich. I felt poor breathing the air. Yeah. And everything was expensive. But yeah, went to the fountain store. I was moved, you know, oh my god, I could be one of those girls on Instagram. I could be one of those girls on Instagram. So I made a fountain pen that I'll probably never use, but I brought it back with me anyway. You know, for funsies. And then when I went to the perfume store, I was like, I'm not gonna want anything here. Cause you know, I walk in, it's like JoJo collab. And my friend was there because of the D. Grayman collab. And they had like a Blue Lock collab going on. I wasn't interested in any of the like Identity, whatever. So I was like, you know, casually browsing. And then they had my favorite character from Grand Blue Fantasy. So I immediately took the ticket that you get, you know, when you want to buy something. So I took the one for send off on for Grand Blue Fantasy because I had to have it. You know, because for others you don't know, I keep saying that, but I don't want people to feel stupid. But you can't ship perfumes from Japan to the US. I don't know. I think it's because alcohol, basically perfume's alcohol, so you can't ship perfume overseas. So there was no way I could have gotten that unless I was in Japan, or I had to have someone buy it and bring it for me physically. So yeah, I saw it. I had to get it. I don't care if it's 7,000 yen. That's only $50, bro. Damn, Japan really has everything. Yes and no. I feel like there are pros and cons to every country. Ginza just happened to be like the Manhattan of New York. They got robots. They do. There are robots in Taiwan too. I'm just like, you guys should know that. Hi, Tortoise Guy. You escaped the birds? Welcome back! Don't let the birds get you. Wait, what does never mind mean? What does never mind mean? Tortoise Guy? Are you okay? I'm back. Say something. I'm getting worried. Blue Lock had a collab with a perfume brand. What does it smell? I don't know. I don't pay attention to things I don't care about. But yeah. I've seen Nagito perfume. Yeah, but they didn't have it at the store. They didn't have it at the perfume store. Some of the older stuff, they don't have in stores anymore. So they didn't have it at the perfume store. But I did get a Nagito perfume, but that's a story for later on. I didn't get it when I was in Tokyo. I got the Nagito perfume, but I did not get it in Tokyo. And I'll talk more about that later when we get to later. Nagito perfume, the true smell of hope. What does that even smell like? Well, I'll tell you in a second what it smells like. But not in that part of the story yet, okay? But spoiler for later, I bought the Nagito perfume. Yeah, you're right, Corey. You're right. Okay. So, and then after I was like, okay, 7,000, not bad. It's only one perfume, and then I keep walking. And lo and behold, Persona 5 perfume with Joker. I don't even know what it smelled like. You know how they give you testers and they're like, you should try it? I didn't care. I don't know what the Sandalphon one smells. I don't know what the Joker one smells like. So I bought both. Yeah. I bought both. So that was unexpected. But now I have Joker perfume. Yeah, that was an Akechi one, but imagine finding perfume on Akechi. I don't want to smell like a freak. So I bought the Joker one, I bought the and I bought the Sandalphon Grand Blue Fantasy one. And I hate this cough. Yeah, Corey, that Persona 5 perfume, but only for Joker and Akechi. Nobody else. I would have bought Yusuke's, but you know, they only had Joker and Akechi. I guess they only wanted to make the one for the 2 most popular characters. I checked, it was just birds, but not their birds. Alright, stay safe, the tortoise guy. So yeah. They put it in like a sealed bag because I got it tax-free, because you know, I'm not from there. So I had to get them my passport and stuff. Yeah. So I bought perfume. And then we went to get Mos Burger. We weren't going to. We were just going to Ikebukuro because I think it's okay for me to say this. I went with John, guys. I went with John. But John wanted to go get she wanted to go look for plushies for the new Gundam that came out. So we went with her to Ikebukuro. And I was really hungry because by the time we got to Ikebukuro, it was like 7. And I was like, you know what? Chad said I had to go eat a Mos Burger. So we went and ate a Mos Burger. It was yummy. It was so yummy. So yeah. So that was the first day. You know, we started the day pro mode, and then, you know, I was really embarrassed and I felt really poor, but I spent a lot of money anyways. And then we were in Ikebukuro, walking around for like claw machines and stuff. Yeah, so that's what we did. If you don't want to smell like a freak, then why the Nagito perfume? What makes you think I was gonna use it? What makes you think I was gonna use it? I just wanted it because of reasons. But if you don't know, I love perfume bottles. I don't even care about the perfume inside. I do wear perfume, but I wear a very specific brand of perfume. So like when I buy like collab perfumes, I don't buy it because I'm going to use it. I buy it because I want the packaging, and I want the picture, and I want to give money to things I like. So I'm never gonna wear, at least I don't think I'm gonna wear Sandalphon's, because his is like sandalwood-ish, and I don't like that. I don't even know what Joker smelled like, because I didn't even smell, I just bought it. But I already have a specific brand of perfume that I wear. So, I wouldn't wear Nagito's anyway. I just wanted it because Nagito's. Yeah, that was it. Any tell perfume alien stage? I didn't see that, so I can't help you. If the Joker perfume didn't smell like clownfish, I'd be upset by the wasted clown potential. From what I read on the internet, Joker's perfume is very masculine. That's all I know. It's very clean and very masculine. I didn't smell it at the store, and I haven't opened it since I got back. I couldn't open it in Japan because any cosmetic items that you purchase tax-free has to go into a special like tax-free bag, and you can't open it until you leave the country. So I didn't open it until I got to Taiwan and like repackage my luggage, and I didn't really have time to like go through my stuff. So it's sitting in my luggage still. Sitting in my luggage still. So when I smell it, I'll let you guys know what it smells like. This honestly, I don't know. But the internet, from what I could tell from Twitter states it's a very clean and masculine, so I don't know what that means. Hello, you love the avatar? Thank you. Welcome, crew. Welcome. Angela Melanie Martinez says, oh my god, this is a treat. I feel I should know that song, but I don't. What's a more masculine smell than clownfish? Facts, though, not creative. Facts. Anyway. So we went to like 3 different Gigos, I think they're called. But we couldn't find the Gundam plushies that John was looking for. And just like John has a picture and she knows that she can ask the workers, but she doesn't want to, so I have to ask the worker. And the worker basically said, I haven't seen that in a long time, so I think it's old, so I don't think we have it anymore. But you know, we didn't give up. We still checked floor to floor. Yeah, that's what we did for the rest of the day, and then we went back. And then when I got back, guys, bad luck struck. I lost my Fitbit in Ikebukuro. Yeah. It wasn't like a really fancy one. It was only like maybe like $100 or something. I know that's a lot, but I've had the thing for like 6 years. So like, you know, it wasn't like it hasn't gotten its use, and it wasn't like it was brand new or anything, but I was still really sad. Yeah, RIP Fitbit Sloth 47 indeed. Yeah, my Fitbit disappeared in Ikebukuro. I had thought maybe we lost it in like, I don't know, maybe I had lost it like outside or something, but no, it last synced with my phone at 7:22, and we didn't get back till like, 9:22, and didn't get back till like 9:50. So I lost it in Ikebukuro. It's gone. That place is so busy, so it's gone forever. My friend the next day was like, well, you should just go to like, you know, Lost and Found. It's Japan after. I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's gone. It wasn't meant to be. If I was supposed to find it, I would have noticed it when it dropped. But yeah, I have a new Fitbit now. I bought it when I came back on Thursday. So it came yesterday. So I have a new Fitbit now, but RIP my Fitbit Inspire 2 that has measured my heartbeat for the last, I don't know, 6 years. Sad. But yes, it is what it is. What do you think of Junko Enoshima? I hate her. Anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then on Monday, what do we do? Monday wasn't as eventful. We went to the Bungo Stray Dogs Cafe. Actually, no, funny story. So, Bungo has 2 events in Ikebukuro when we were there. There was like a circus themed, like, event? Not really an event. It's just like a display that you can walk through that's interactive. I knew it was happening, but I didn't know where it was. So our plans for Tokyo was already like super full. So I was like, no, it's okay. We don't have to go. But when we got to the mall, the department store, I should say department stores. They're not really malls in Japan. They're more like department stores in Tokyo anyway. Because they're like one tall building instead of like a mall like it is here in America, where it's like kind of wide and big. So when we got to the department store in Shibuya, where the cafe was, we go up the escalator, because that's how you go up department stores in Japan. You don't really use the elevator, you use the escalator. So we went up like 3 stories, and this event was right there. And mind you, this was already like 11. This was like 11. Right? And I actually didn't even remember when my appointment was, my reservation. I thought it was 11:30. It was actually 11:10. So we were already late. But then we got to the circus thing, and I was like, oh, and I was gonna look at it. The guy said, oh, here, line up here. I was like, oh, okay. So I went and I lined up, and this is already like 11:15. So we went through the interaction. I was there for like a solid 20 minutes, and I bought so much stuff, guys. I bought so much stuff. You know, because I can't help myself. I have no self-control. I said, I bought all this stuff and I got to the checkout. And she's like, so in Japan, usually at these events, you get like tokens, which is like gifts, bonuses, whenever you spend a certain amount of money. And I spent so much that I could pull like 16 of these bonus gifts. And I wanted them all from one group because that's where my Oshi and his boyfriend is. And the girl was like, are you sure you want them all from the group? I was like, yes! Because they're random, right? And she's like, yeah, they're random. I'm like, okay, then I want all 16 from this group. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. Because then what if I don't get the Oshi and the boyfriend? What if? And so I did great and I got everybody in Group B. But yeah, I spent a lot of money. But that's okay. It was fun. I love spending money. And then when we got to the cafe, we were already like an hour late at this point. So I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. You know, I got the reservation time wrong. She said, yeah, it's okay. We're not very busy. You can just come back at like 1 o'clock for the next thing. So then we went to Starbucks because I wanted to go to Starbucks. I love Japanese Starbucks, guys. I love Japanese Starbucks. What's going on in chat? I found Yasuhiro DRV3 character Gojo and Dazai OVA'd by Kaji Tang. Well, I don't listen to English dubs, so I don't know who that is. I'm curious about how she liked the guy with the checker star. You be from V3? The one with the bear, the guy with the bear. He's like my friend's favorite. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll like him. Doja Cat sees Ariana Grande. Actually, I don't know what that's about, but like, one of the rules of my channel is you stay on topic and that has no relevance to what we're talking about. So, yeah. He's perfect. He's no perfect. Well, let's not talk about a character I haven't met yet. Let's talk about a character I haven't met yet. Hello, Sanrando. You're late, but that's okay. It's just me. I'm just talking about my very uneventful trip to Japan that nobody cares about except for me, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Yeah. I went to Japanese Starbucks and it was like cherry blossom season because I wanted like the limited edition stuff to give to people as gifts and stuff. It wasn't eventful, but I love Japanese Starbucks. So I just wanted you guys to know that I went. Yeah, it was so great. I don't know why. The Japanese Starbucks is just so much better than the American one. I just wish their drinks is larger. Like, I got a grande, and it was the size of a tall. That's not a grande! Grande's 10 ounces! That's okay. It is what it is. Japanese drinks tends to be a lot smaller than US ones because in Japan, it's rude to walk and drink at the same time. So like whenever we get a drink, we have to stay there and finish it and throw it away before we can like leave. And yeah, after Starbucks, we went back to the Bunko Cafe to spend more money. Even though we just ate and stuff. But it was fun. It was fun. The food was good. The food was really good. The drinks were really good. I got all the coasters that I wanted. I know it's silly, but I go to these cafes to collect the coasters. Yeah, they give you free coasters for every drink and food that you order. So yeah, that's what I did. And then we had yakiniku with one of my friends that lives in Japan now. She works in Shinjuku-ish area. So we had yakiniku, and that was the end. That was the end of Monday. That was the end of Monday. So Monday, no bad luck happened except, well, actually, you know what? Bad luck happened because I forgot, I was late to my cafe reservation because I forgot what day it was. But good luck because I found the circus-themed event that I wanted to go to but didn't know was there. So yeah, it worked out. But nothing like super, Nothing out of the ordinary happened on Monday. It was just a day of spending money and eating good food. Japanese standards are different from our standards. Exactly. Exactly. And then on Tuesday, oh my God, I'm getting ahead of on Tuesday, we went to the New Carnival Cafe because one of my friends is a huge fan of New Carnival. For those of you who don't know, New Carnival is like an R18 BL game that's available on Android. I mean, I think it's available on like PC, Android. I think it's mainly a mobile game. It's mainly a mobile game. But yeah, my friend is a huge fan of New Carnival. It's actually a Taiwanese game, but it's very popular. It's more popular in Japan. And yeah. But yeah, she's a huge fan, and the cafe happened to be happening in Ikebukuro while we were there. So I was like, you know what? Because I'm a good friend, I will go for you. So we went. It was fun. The decoration was very nice. Took a lot of pictures. We weren't allowed to like record in cafes. Most of these anime collab cafes, you're not allowed to record. You can take pictures. So I was basically just taking a bunch of photos and sending it to her and buying her merch and stuff like that. So that was pretty fun. And then afterwards, I went and bought a new Ita bag. And then we went to Volks because Janja wanted a new doll. So we did that. And it started snowing, guys. It started snowing. Mind you, I know it's gonna be cold. I knew it was gonna be cold. You know, I looked up the weather before I went. But I live in a place that will probably never, ever snow. Ever. So I was like, oh my God, it's snowing! I was like, all excited, and we're like recording videos, you know, and things like that. So that was eventful. It snowed while we were in Japan. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't real snow. Like, it snowed, but not to a point. Like, the minute it hits the ground, it melts. So, like, there wasn't any snow on the ground. It wasn't, like, freezing into ice or anything like that. It was just, like, it was raining, and it was cold enough for, like, the thing to come down to be, like, slightly white. But it wasn't like, it's snow, but it's not real snow. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know if that makes sense. But, so that was that. That was that. Where are we? I'm scared of Japan. I can't speak the language. It's okay. Most of my friends go to Japan. They don't speak any Japanese. They just speak English or they point at pictures. Snowing in March. I know. I'm like, it's spring. Isn't it supposed to be Sakura season in like 2 weeks? But no, it was snowing. It was snowing the entire time. Hi, Junko. Welcome, but, welcome. Anyway, let's keep going. So originally we had a reservation at a cafe, but we missed it because of our doll trip that went really late. So we ended up eating at Cafe Cinnamon. I don't know if you guys know Ensemble Stars, the mobile game that was also kind of like an anime at one point. But I was really into OnStar. I'm not super into it anymore, but I was really into it for like up until like last year. Really, I was really into it until like 2023. But so Cafe Cinnamon is basically the cafe that was in Ensemble Stars, and they just kind of made it a real thing. It was really hard to get into when it first opened. You had to like make a reservation and stuff. But now you can just now there's always like empty seats during the week. So I happened to be on Twitter and I just chat because we didn't know where we want to go eat, but I wanted to still be somewhere nice. They happened to have free seating. So we had dinner at the OnStar Cafe. Not like anime collab cafe, because they were also having an anime collab cafe happening. But I did a lottery for it because we were already so booked. So yeah. The dinner, we over-ordered so much. And then Jojo was like, I want to take the scone back with me. And I was like, the scone? I was like, yeah, the scone is good. In Japan, there's no takeout. Like, you can't get food and be like, I can't finish, I'm going to take out. You can ask for takeout and take it with you and leave. Or you eat there, you finish everything, or you leave everything behind. So I was like a poor kid from like the 1930s. And I like took out a napkin and I grabbed the scone that she wanted. And I like wrapped it up real quick and shoved it in her purse. She didn't even eat the scone. She didn't even eat the scone later. I don't know why she wanted to take it with her. She didn't even eat the goddamn scone later. It's okay, it's okay. Things we do for our friends, right? Things we do for our friends. But yeah, that was Tuesday, where I was like an orphan in 1920s. I stole a scone from a restaurant. I wrapped it in a paper napkin. Yeah. On-site collab with Project Sekai, they did. That was very recent. The ads for that were everywhere when we were in Japan. They also had like special merch and stuff and anime when we were there. Yeah. And then on Thursday, I was supposed to go to the Dangan collab at like 9 a.m. But we got back at like 10:30. At like 10:30, almost 11. And to make it to the Danganronpa collab, I would have to wake up at like 7. I know getting back at 11 sounds really early, but there's like 4 of us sharing a room. So I didn't go to sleep till like almost 2 a.m. So I didn't go. I didn't go because I didn't wake up till like 11:30. So that was the last day for the Danganronpa collab karaoke. That the room was available. But it's okay, it's okay. I pre-ordered the merch online, so I'll show you guys when it comes. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. It is what it is. I was right, you were right. Were you able to watch the Danganronpa anime? No, I decided not to watch it because I haven't played 2.5 yet. So I'm gonna watch it after 2.5. But I will watch it. What's the maid collab? The maid collab was only merch. The karaoke collab was with Makine Neko, the karaoke chain, and they were in like really artsy, fancy clothes. It had like flowers on it and stuff. It was really pretty. It was really pretty. I really liked the art. So I pre-ordered the merch online. I just couldn't go to the room. So I was a little sad about that, but it's okay. It is what it is. Didn't work out. Didn't work out. And then Thursday was pretty uneventful. Oh wait, I missed the most important part, guys. That happened on Monday. That happened on Monday, and I forgot. I injured my knee really badly while we were in Shibuya. So the Bungo Cafe was in Shibuya, right? And Shibuya has a really famous like department store called Shibuya 109. Which is kind of like where, kind of the epitome of fashion. No, okay, I don't want to say epitome of fashion because that's really Harajuku. But you can get very new fashionable clothing at Shibuya 109. Shibuya 109 is where like all like the cool girls go to shop. All the Instagram girlies go to shop if they want like not super like when they want what's fashionable. So we went because my friends wanted to shop there. And then at the end, so I've always had a really bad left knee ever since I was a child. And it turned out it has something to do like with just like my bones. Like my bones are just not right. My bones are just not right. But basically, if I'm not careful, my kneecap rotates out of place. And technically, I haven't had any issues for a while because I have to regularly do physical therapy. But I've been kind of lazy about it recently. And usually it's not a big deal because I don't have to walk a lot in the US. I drive everywhere and it's very short walking. But in Japan, we're rushing to a lot of places. So after our last stop, which is a shoe store, because John wanted to buy shoes, I don't even know how to put this, guys. I literally made a joke. So we were looking at some of the heels, they're like 5 inches. I literally made a joke about how my niece couldn't handle heels anymore. And the next moment, I was on the floor, guys. Yeah. So I basically, I don't know what it's called medically, but I basically fucked up my knee. Yeah. But luckily, this is like the second time this has happened to me. And since I fell on my side, all the bones went back to the right place. I know that sounds disgusting, but all the bones went back to the right place. I felt so sorry for the poor girl at the register. She ran out, she was like, I was like, no, it's okay, it's okay. I just needed a minute. So, I already knew what to do. I showed Janja a picture of the knee brace I needed. So her sister stayed with me. And then Janja went outside, and luckily there was a drugstore nearby, and she was able to get me a knee brace that I needed. But yeah. But honestly, all things considered, if it had to happen, if my knee was supposed to give out during the trip, it was quite frankly the best place it could have happened. Because had this happened in any other place and not Shibuya 109, we might not have been able to find a drugstore nearby so quickly to get me what I need. And then we also had like a place to rest because they had a cafe on the top floor. So overall, even though, you know, I fucked up my knee. It was, if it had to happen, that would have been the best time and place for it to happen. So all things considered, it was okay. I'm no longer sure if you're being cursed as a joke anymore. I don't know anymore. But John just says I'm gonna have really bad luck this year, because of my Chinese zodiac. So maybe I just had to be careful and somehow survive the next 9 months. I know that department store. Yeah, it's in a lot of mobile games. Eri cannot be this clumsy. I'm not. Actually, I am, but I'm not. I do have a really bad knee, so I have to start hitting the gym again, like starting tomorrow. I have to get back to this is why you can't be lazy with physical therapy, you know? I mean, the last time this happened to me was like 5 or 6 years ago. So it has been a really long time. But you know, so I was kind of, you know, everything's fine. I don't have to be so stringent. No, I do. So it's just a sign for me to go back to the gym, you know? Never thought I'd see someone who could beat me in the self-hazard department. Oh, I'm a hazard to myself. I don't know, man. But yeah, even though, you know, I didn't let that stop me from having a good trip. It sucked. But I knew all the exercises I had to do, and I knew that I had to, you know, get the swollenness to go down, things like that. So luckily we were in Japan. It was easy to get the stuff that I need. So yeah, it's actually all much better now, but I have to get back to my physical therapy and just wear my knee brace. I'm going outside, you know, for a couple more weeks longer. But yeah, that's how I injured my knee, guys. Yeah, I just realized I never explained when that happened, but that happened when we were in Shibuya. But yeah, where were we? Thursday! No, Wednesday! Oh my god. Wednesday, yeah, I went to... I didn't go to the Danganronpa collab on Wednesday like I wanted to. And we did go to the SugarStreamfly cafe that Jansan wanted to go to. I don't know anything about SugarStreamfly. But she's a huge fan. So So yeah, that's what I did. And then afterwards, went to Grand Cypher Cafe. Well, it's actually called Grand Cypher Kitchen. But I've said this a million times. My favorite mobile game is Grand Blue Fantasy. And they have an actual collab kitchen that's always there in Akihabara. So of course I made a reservation and we went. It was really good. I was so happy. I was so happy, guys. I was there and I was like, oh my god, everything's awesome. And it's really cool because it's basically in what they call it a karaoke resort, but it's not really a resort. It was just like a giant kind of like department store like building, but the whole building is owned by like a karaoke I don't want to say store, but like a karaoke chain. They have stores all over Japan, and they had two or three floors which were collab restaurants. So on my floor it was Final Fantasy, but I forget which game it was. It's not one of the more known ones. It's one of the mobile games, I think. It's not one of like the 7 or like 13 or 14 or any of that. So they had that and Grand Cypher's Kitchen on one floor, and they also had a Monster Hunter bar on the other floor, but we didn't have time to check it out. But it was really cool. It was really fancy. Their bathroom was so fancy, guys, because it's one of those places, kind of like the casino, where they want you to go and never leave. So their bathroom was so fancy. They had like stomach pills, like if you acid reflux. There was a hairdryer in there. There was like all sorts of amenities. I was like, damn, this place is so fancy. But I only went for the Grand Cypher Kitchen, and it was really cool because Grand Cypher Kitchen, they give you these like lunch mats, which is really just a really fancy piece of paper, but it had artwork on it, and you can laminate it on the first floor. So they give each person 2 lunch mats, but we actually, instead of having 8, we had 9 because they gave us one extra, and for some reason, I don't know, I didn't question it. So like all these people came and got a laminating machine, and it was just me carefully laminating 9 lunch mats. But it was worth it. It was worth it because I got really lucky because during from February, I think all the way through March, they are doing they're doing the Valentine's lunch mat, which this year happens to be my favorite character. So I got a lunch mat. It's basically a very high quality print of my favorite character's Valentine's card. So I was really happy. Yeah. And then my friends let me take one of theirs, so now I have 2 copies of it. And my other favorite character was the week before, but my other friends went the week before, so they traded me one. So I have all of my babies. You know, I'm just that simple. Printed artwork of my favorite characters gets me excited. Aria came and wasted my money in the mall buying ton of stuff from Hot Topic, a Chicago plush, and 2 anime figures. That doesn't sound like a waste of money. If you didn't spend it on Junko, that's not a waste of money. A hair dryer. Yeah! They had 2 hair dryers and a hair straightener in the bathroom. Yeah. They even had like stockings. Like if your pantyhose or stockings, whatever the hell you call it, like rips, you can ask them for a new pair. Yeah. They want you to stay there all day, spending money. And then, so that was Wednesday. I was happy. I spent a lot of money. It was worth it. On Thursday, we went to Disney Sea. That was really fun. I've been to Disney Sea before, but it's like been 5 years. So, you know, I went in. I was a lot poorer 5 years ago. My job wasn't as good. I wasn't getting paid as well 5 years ago. So this time I went and I bought Stella Lou years. And for those of you who don't know who Stella Lou is, Disney Sea have their own Disney mascots. They have their own Disney mascots. And the most popular one is the bear. The two bears. I don't even know their names because I don't care about them. There's also a cat called Gelato who wants to be an artist, and he's so cute. But my favorite is Stella Lou, who is a bunny. He's a purple bunny. A purple bunny who wants to be a ballerina. So Stella Lou is my favorite because she's a little lavender colored bunny. So, you know, I immediately went and bought all sorts of Stella Lou merch. Cause, you know, why not? Stella Lou merch. I love Stella Lou. Stella Lou's a baby. We didn't, honestly, I don't even know how to describe Disney Sea. I mean, as all amusement park is, it's a lot of waiting. We had the special churros. It's only available. Their popcorn. We ate at the Sakura restaurant, which is really fancy, really yummy, but kind of expensive, as all Disney are. We were able to ride 2 of the rides that is exclusive to Disney Sea. There's actually a couple more, but we didn't have time to go on them. We went on the Journey to the Center of the Earth, and we went on their Indiana Jones ride. It's Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Their Indiana Jones ride is actually very, very similar to the one in Anaheim, the Disneyland in Anaheim. But it's twice as long. It's twice as long, and it's newer, so it's better. So we went on those. That was pretty fun. But yeah, that was Disney Sea. If you've never been and you end up going to Tokyo, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Me and one of my other friends are the only ones who've been, but my other friend said she was only there for 4 hours last time. I don't know how you can finish Disney Sea in 4 hours, but she finished in 4 hours, but you know, whatever. But all my other friends have never been, so I was like, no, we have to go. You have to go to Tokyo Disney Sea at least once, right? Right? It's Tokyo Disney Sea. They also have the new Fantasy Spring, but by the time we got there, it was already like, there's no way we would have gotten in. There's no way we could have gotten in because they only finished building it like very recently. I want to say like May of last year or something. So it's still very new. It's still very new. We couldn't get it. Like we got there, I opened the app, and all the wait passes, whatever, is all sold out for Fantasy Spring. So we gave up on Fantasy Spring pretty quickly. Yeah, 2 hair dryers, Corey, 2 and a hair straightener. That's right. Yeah, it's actually very similar to bathrooms in like casinos in Vegas. They have a lot of amenities like that too. Very similar because they want you to be there all day. So that's how they get you. So you don't need to leave to like get stuff or go home. You just, if you need anything, you go to the front desk and ask for it. Not gonna lie, Monokuma makes one hell of a good plushie, yeah, for me to punch and stab at my leisure. Fun fact, Disney Plus has a anime on it, although they don't treat it with any respect. Disney treating anything with respect. Have you seen the trailers for the new Snow White movie? Please. They don't even treat their own IP with respect, let alone someone else's. Don't get me started on the new Snow White movie. Snow White is my favorite Disney princess, at least aesthetics wise. The story's pretty good too, but let's just say I won't be watching the live action movie. Yeah. Disney, please don't sue me. I don't have any money. Disney Sea was pretty good. It was pretty good. We also did the little stamp thingy, where if you buy a special like train ticket, you get like a card. So we couldn't figure it out until like 10 p.m. Because okay, so when we went in, I saw someone doing it. So I asked the girl at the metro station. I was like, hey, you know, how do I get that card? She's like, oh, you have to buy like the special ticket for it. You had to buy the special train ticket for her. And my friend really wanted to do it because she's a stamp collector. I don't mean like the mailing stamp. I mean like the stamp where you actually like, you know, touch the ink and you stamp it. They have a lot of those in touristy spots in Japan. And so my friend would have been collecting these stamps. You know, she'll go to, like, when we get to a new train station, she'll look to see if they have the stamp, and then she stamps her little notebook. And she was hoping that it has something similar at Disney Sea, but they only had like a stamp or a stamp card that they had made. So she's like, okay. So she went and she picked like the Fantasy Spring design for her train ticket, and she bought one. So technically, you don't need to pay for a train ticket once you're in the metro station. Cause like, you just kind of swipe your ICE card and it's like free. So you don't really need to pay for it. Once you get to the actual Disney station, but she bought one because she wanted the stamp card. And so I went back and the lady's like, oh, you have to, and I was like, okay, we got the card, the train ticket. Well, what do you do now? She goes, oh, you have to go as a team member at Disney. I was like, okay, but the stamp is in the train station. Why do I have to go to Disney and ask somebody there? But well, I was like, okay, whatever, you know, well, who am I to tell a nice lady at the metro station she doesn't know what's up? So we took the train, went into Disney Sea, and then I I went and talked to a team member. I was like, hi, the girls at the metro station said that I had to come to speak to a team member at Disney to get a stamp card. And the girl I spoke to was like, you have to go back and speak to someone at the metro station. You know, I thought things would be different in Japan, but apparently it's the same everywhere. You know, the back and forth, it never ends. So, my friend would say, it's okay, don't worry about the stamp card. We'll just, you know, we'll have fun in Disney Sea and we'll worry about it when we leave. Because we have to get out via the train station, the metro station anyway. So I was like, okay. So yeah, you hang on to it in case we find someone who knows us. I was like, okay, sure, I'll do that. And so at the end, when we were leaving at Tempe and walking through a metro station, I saw a lady giving out the card. So I went up to her and she's like, okay, go use this ticket. I'll give you a stamp card. And so we spent about 30 minutes after we left the park going on. Okay, for those of you who's never been to Tokyo Disneyland, once you get off the station, the train station, for Tokyo Disneyland, the station, you walk to their metro station. Tokyo Disney has 4 metro stations, all at Disney. They have the station that leads you to like the train station that leads you outside. They have 1 stop for Tokyo Disneyland. They have 1 stop for their hotel, and they have 1 stop for their Tokyo Disney Sea. So they have 1 for each park, 1 for the hotel, and 1 for the station where you walk out into the actual train station. So basically, we got on this metro and we went around to every single stop. And I ran all over the place, upstairs, downstairs, to collect all the stamps for my friends. But it was fun, we made it. But yeah, just so if you ever go to Tokyo Disney and you want to get your stamp, you have to talk to a Tokyo Disneyland / Disney Sea team member who is at the train station. Not the metro station workers. Not a team member at Disneyland or Disney Sea. You have to talk to the Tokyo Disneyland / Disney Sea team member who is at the train station. I don't know, man. I don't know what the difference is, but apparently there's a difference. Well, that was Tokyo Disney Sea. Disney's so mid. You have too much in chat. I think you're okay. I'm shocked the Snow White live action actually ended up happening with how much its announcement trailer comments roasted it. Yeah, well, that didn't stop them with any of their other live action movie that nobody wanted. They're gonna make money off them regardless. Just cause it's Disney, you know? Yeah, they'll try to suck as much money as they can. You know, my biggest issue with the Snow White movie is how ugly the costumes are. Like, what, huh? Why is Snow White's dress so ugly? It's so ugly. Why is it made of this weird, like, denim fabric? Why is it this weird denim blue? Her clothes are supposed to be navy blue and yellow, cream yellow with red accents. And where the hell is her bow? Is it even Snow White if she doesn't have a red bow? No! Absolutely not! And Gal Gadot, you know, she's hot. I mean, she's controversial, but you know, she's objectively speaking, she's hot. Man, whatever it is that made her wear, she aged like 50 years, bro. Fire whoever the costume designers are, because ugly at AF. Who convinced you'll take over the world? They already have, Corey. Don't be silly. It's only a matter of time before the modern Mickey Mouse design becomes public domain and Disney will be completely at the mercy of fairy artists. True. you know if Disney's gonna do everything to fight it. The Snow White Dwarfs in the live action scares me. Snow White's hair is a bit meh to me. Yeah, I hate her hairstyle. Nothing's accurate in that goddamn movie! I hate it! Way to ruin my childhood. Thanks, Disney. They look like the PS on the heck. Please. Oh, look. Our Talk of Disney has brought us a bot. Let me get rid of it. Bang user. Goodbye. Anyway. So, yeah, I hate the new Disney live action. The costumes are so ugly. Also, you know, I'm not a fan of an actress who's gonna tell me she's never read the original material of a movie she's starring in. That does not give me faith that she's gonna perform well. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So Thursday was Disney Sea. We did not miss the final train at midnight. We got back to our hotel at like 11:30. So that was good. No thanks to me. But yeah, we made it. That's all that matters. Friday we had to move hotel because Holo Fest was being held at Messe, which is quite far from Tokyo. It's actually it's about 30 to 45 minutes outside of Tokyo. It's actually almost an hour. Messe is about an hour from Tokyo. It's between Tokyo and Yokohama. And Yokohama is about 2 hours from Tokyo by normal trains, an hour by Shinkansen. I think 30 minutes or 1 hour by Shinkansen. But so HoloFest, which I've mentioned in my last chat, is the reason we are going to Japan. So HoloFest is at Messe, which is, you know, far. So we had to change hotel, which is like halfway between Messe and Tokyo. We wanted it to be closer. So Friday morning, we mostly just traveled, didn't do a lot. And then Friday was honestly not super eventful. We went to a really cute cafe that I wanted to go to called Cute Pot Cafe. They do a lot of cute food themed jewelry. So that's what we did. So Friday was fairly uneventful. It was mostly just, you know, food, and I think that's it. I have to look into my phone. But if I can't remember, it must not have been, you know. I think we did a lot of shopping. on Friday. And then Saturday was HoloFest. The home mood was ruined when the evil queen ended up more beautiful than Snow White. I feel like that's a theme with all the Snow White movies. Because, like, the one that was made before, like, wasn't the evil queen Charlize Theron? And Snow White was, you know, Kristen Stewart. And, I mean, Kristen Stewart's pretty, but, I mean, it's Charlize Theron, guys. Charlize Theron. She's so hot. She is so hot. That was not believable at all. And then the other one, the one with Julia Roberts, And Lily Allen? It's Julia Roberts. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is with all these Snow White movies, and the Evil Queen's always so freaking pretty. Like, huh? The hell? Hololive and the VTuber coming. Yes, you love Hololive, Surrender. Who's your Oshi? Yeah, HoloFest is Hololive. That's right. That's right. You know, two of the VTubers. My friends are huge Hololive fans. I think they like, one of my friends is super big into them. They like the JP girls. They like the, actually, do they like the JP girls? They like the Holostars boys. And they also like some of the EN girls. And they also like some of the Holostars boys. My Oshi is in Holostars EN. So that's what I was going for. Holostars wasn't really a main event this year, but they still had like a space where they were doing panels all day. Best VTubers, Ariel. Thank you. Not when I'm coughing my lungs out. Let me drink some water. But HoloFest. So the HoloStars panel starts at 10 a.m. and the event opens at 9. So I had to get there early. I had an extra Saturday ticket because I wasn't going on Sunday. So another fan reached out and I sold my ticket to her. So I met up with her at around 7:30. I woke up at like 6 to get ready. And I think I met her around 7:30 or 8. And we basically just lined up for a really, really long time, you know, as most of these events do. But despite how big it was very well organized as far as the lines go. It was pretty quick. It was always moving. And yeah, I wish American cons are just as organized. But, you know, to be fair, I don't think Americans knows how to follow rules. So even if the rules are there to keep things organized, Americans wouldn't follow them anyway. But yeah, Japanese fans are very organized. So they keep to the line. So it was good. It was good. So we made it to the panel. And it was fun. It was a cool time. My favorite is Fuwamoko. They're very funny. I have a friend who's a huge fan of Fuwamoko, and she keep pulling Mokoko and not Fuwawa. Okay, don't hurt me, but I think Fuwawa is the pink one and Mokoko's the blue one? Or is it the other way around? I don't know, but she keeps pulling the pink one and didn't get the blue one. Other way around. Okay. So she keeps pulling... Yeah, she keeps pulling Mokoko and she couldn't get Fuwawa. Because you had to get drinks to get coasters. And she keeps pulling Mokoko and there was no Fuwawa. Sorry, I don't know the girls very well. I only follow one Holostars, and that's it. I don't pay attention to the others. Like, I know who they are. I know Fuwamoko are the twin dogs that came out with like that came out last year, the year before with like Narissa and stuff. So I know who they are, but because to me they're just Fuwamoko. so I don't know which is which. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Mokoko is pink with blue eyes. Yes. So she keep pulling Mokoko and she couldn't get Fuwawa. But that was fun. My friend got the Cali popcorn and it did not taste very good, man. There was chocolate and strawberry popcorn, but the chocolate was like burnt. You guys know what burnt toast tastes like? That's what the chocolate popcorn tastes like. And the strawberry popcorn was just ew. It was like how do I describe it? It was just like really fake, artificial strawberry flavor. Like, it wasn't good. It's like, after you've been chewing strawberry gum for a very, very long time, the aftertaste, that's what it tastes like. You got to meet Kyotaka's VA as a VIP at a con. You go to a rate. Bro, good luck. Have fun. Yeah, so, the con was nice. I got to meet a lot of my fellow fans of the VTuber I like. Not fans of me, because I don't have any. Fellow fans of the VTuber that I liked. I walked around, made some new friends. Hung around for the karaoke panel. And that was about it. I got to see the artist wall. So they had a lot of their VTuber mamas draw and sign a wall. And that was on display. So that was pretty fun. So, yeah, overall, honestly, the food was not good, guys. The food was not good. The food was not good. The drink was whatever. I only liked one of the drinks that I had. The rest was whatever. It was, as far as collab food and drink goes, it was not good. But my friend really wanted the postcard or the bromide that came with the Cali popcorn. And so she was even lucky she was able to order it. So, you know, it's okay if the I mean, she wasn't buying the popcorn for the popcorn. She's buying the popcorn for the bromide. So, you know, if it's crappy, it's crappy. It is what it is. You know? That's why I never buy themed popcorn. It only doesn't taste good. There are times it does taste good if it's savory. I don't know. I don't usually get collab popcorn, so I wouldn't know. Imagine having money or time to go to cons. It's what I work for. It's what I wake up in the morning for. Not burnt chocolate yet. It didn't even taste like burnt chocolate. It just tasted burnt. It tasted like burnt toast. That's what it tasted. That was so gross. I'm not even picky with food, guys. I'm like really... I'm one of the most unpickiest person I know with food, and that popcorn was disgusting. And most of the drink was disgusting. The whole Straws drink was disgusting. But I still got one or two because I wanted the coaster off my Oshi, which I didn't end up getting, but John ended up trading for me. So it's okay. It worked out. Mori was the first VTuber to introduce it. I really like Callie. I don't watch her streams, but I like her music. I like her music. I'm a fan of you. Oh, we're all massive fans of you. What do you mean? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that an insult to you guys? I apologize. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. But, yeah, so HoloFest. That was HoloFest. I couldn't go the second day. I didn't have tickets for Sunday, so I only went on Saturday. But it was good. It was good. I'm glad I went. I'll try to get tickets to go next year. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they fixed their ticketing system because it was hell. It was hell. Zyko was hell for general sales. I only got really lucky and ended up winning one of the lotteries. But we'll see what happens next year. If I don't get HoloFest ticket next year, I'll just have to go to Japan after HoloFest ends instead of when it's happening. Never went Airy Fit. Wish I was able to go to Comic-Con. Comic-Cons are fun. I went to San Diego Comic-Con years back, but it was really crowded. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I definitely recommend going if you're able to go. Number one Airy fan supporters. Proof. Apology accepted. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Airy best VTuber. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so kind. But yeah, that was Saturday. Sunday, I was alone. All of my friends had tickets for Sunday, except for me. So I went shopping in Ikebukuro. Well, I didn't wake. I stayed in bed. I was kind of depressed though, not gonna lie, on Sunday. So I was chatting with my friends back in the States for like the first 5 hours after I woke up because I was depressed. So, but they were like, you know, go to Ikebukuro, have fun, go shopping, it'll be alright. I was like, oh boy, okay. And they're like, yeah, it'll be fun. You know, they cheered me up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go shopping. So I went to Ikebukuro. I went to Anime to find something, but I couldn't find it. I should have bought it earlier, but I don't even know how to explain why I couldn't find what I was looking for, why I should have bought it earlier, but I didn't, because it's a really long, complicated story, and it wouldn't make sense for me to say on stream. But basically, I would animate, waited in line for forever for nothing. It was really crowded at Ikebukuro on Sunday, because, you know, it's Sunday. But yeah, so I went to animate for like an hour, and then I went to pull some capsules, because I was depressed, so. But I got a few good things. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I pulled, they had Danganronpa rubber straps for B1 and B2 at Anime. I went and pulled them on Sunday? The Sunday we got there. I got 2 Gundam and 1 Nagito. I got the crazy and the hamster bay. It was worth it. I think Philium was the first VTuber I was introduced to. For me, it was Mori. Kizuna Man feels where she's actually bad, but she's not! I know she was always a VTuber, but like, isn't the person behind her not the same person anymore? Because like, you know, the person inside her has like retired or something? I think he's one of the most scuffed VTubers to be introduced. I'm a really big fan of Nero. Let's see. I've heard of these names, but I don't watch them. The first VTuber I was ever introduced to? Probably Kizuna. I mean, I knew about her. I never watched any VTuber before my Oshi. So, like, I don't know what to say about that. But then on Sunday, so I went to Anime and I pulled some, like, things here and there. And then I was like, whatever. I got bored. And then I went to Torano Ana. And for those of you who don't know, the Torano Ana bookstore in Ikebukuro is the biggest place to get doujins. And the one in Ikebukuro especially is where you go to get BL. I had to go, but it's where you go to get BL. I may or may not have spent a lot of money there. Don't judge me. But so I went there. My friends that are with me, they don't really I'm not good at Japanese. I know just enough that I can play games in Japanese if I need to. Because I played OnStar in Japanese. I play a lot of mobile games in Japanese. I know just enough to like shop online and like read things online and stuff. So, the friends I'm with, they don't do that. So I knew they wouldn't want to go to Toronana. So, you know, it was a solo event for me. So I went and I was walking around. And in Toranana, even though it's mostly for BL, there is one corner where they sell like stuff for guys. Like male-oriented media. So I was like walking down the aisle and this guy comes in, you know, heading for that section for the dudes. And behind him, guys, came in a child. A child! He looked to be around like 6 or 7, maybe 8 at most. He was definitely like either kindergarten or like first year of elementary school. In like his little karate uniform. And as his dad like beelines his way to the male section, the little kid was walking through and like looking left and right in the aisle that I was in. And I was like, child, don't look, close your eyes, you shouldn't be here in this aisle, you don't know what this is. Stop! And then his dad like ran back and I looked at me and like grabbed his kid and then ran off to the guy's section. I was like, dude, you just gonna let your like 6-year-old kid wander around in the BL section? Are you serious? was like, oh my god. But that was eventful. That was something fun that happened while I was browsing for, you know, things. It's a weird situation, not gonna lie. Yeah, with kids in the eye, it's definitely odd. It's definitely odd. Not creative. I'm not a surprise Aries and Fujo. I like Yuri too. I like some straight pairings too. It's just, you know, happen to like be on more. But yeah, I really like Yuri and stuff. I really like straight pairings too. You know, I'm not. My palette is wide. Yeah, I do like BL. I don't know. Yo's choked on the Red Bull. Don't know any Japanese child in the BL section. Why the kid there? You know, I think I was there around like 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. So I think like the guy must have like picked him up from his karate practice and like was like, oh shit, I need to like go get like, I don't know, my waifu before the store closes or something, like before we go home for dinner. So he just like brought his kid, and I think he thought like the kid would follow him, but like as he beelines, the kid was just like coming in. He was like, what's this? What's this? I'm sitting there going, child, stop! And I was like looking at him, like trying not to pay attention, but also paying attention, you know, because I was making sure he wasn't looking at anything that's too explicit. Not that I don't think he would understand, you know, what they were doing, but like, I don't know, man. It was just weird. It was just weird that child was like in my aisle. It was just odd. Deserved childhood scarring. I'm just hoping he didn't understand. I'm just hoping he didn't understand. You love BL, Corey. It's okay. It's not like I go into a series like hoping to find BL. Okay, guys. I don't find the BL. The BL finds me. I'm just saying. The BL speaks to me. I don't go into things looking for the gay. The gay comes out. And it tells me things, you know? Tells me things. We need canon and Vincent chocolate. And then what? And then what happened? So that was pretty much it. Not much happened on Sunday. And I went back and I just packed. Because we needed to ship our luggage to Osaka, where we were going the following week. Because we were only doing 1 week in Tokyo. Some things that just meant to happen. Maybe, you know, like it comes out already. You know, you guys, you know, you watch Blue Lock and you cannot tell me those boards are straight. I didn't even watch Blue Lock, guys. I didn't even go there. I watched a total of 5 minutes of Blue Lock in my life. And that's all the trailers combined. None of that is normal. None of them are normal. I'm just saying. I don't look for the gays. The gays find me. The BL goes out for Aerie. The gay shit's right here. You know, I go in to Danganronpa too. And I'm not gonna ship anybody, but you know, Hajime and Nakito just got issues. They just got so many issues. You know, they want to put it out there for the world to see, and I see them. My friend, like, no. Dude, it's like a PowerPoint. Blue Lock is pretty much a PowerPoint. It's not even an anime anymore. It's a PowerPoint presentation. It's fine. I'm not a fan of Blue Lock, but my friends are. They like the purple one and the silver one. I don't know their names. But they like the purple one and the silver one. I think there was a movie about them. I don't know. But, you know, all I know is they're very into each other. But I don't watch Blue Lock. The BL is like a goblin mask. They call to me. They speak to me at night. They make out while kicking them balls. Gotta be on purpose. The faces they make while kicking them balls gotta be on purpose. Please. I'm say so. I promise. I'm say so. But then, anyway. Anyway, so on Monday was a crazy day, guys. Monday after HoloFest was a crazy day. So originally, the original plan was we were just going to take a train from Tokyo to Osaka. We're just going to take a Shinkansen from Tokyo to Osaka. But then we found out the Kaiju number 8 exhibit was happening in Nagoya. And Nagoya is between Tokyo and Osaka. And so we had to go. We had to go. Kaiju number 8 is my drug right now. Like, the trailer came out yesterday, and like, Narumi has a chokehold on me, man. He's so fucking hot. I love him. I love Hoshina even more. But like, Kaiju number 8. My favorite things is like monster hunting and really hot guys and guns and swords and like boom, boom, bam, bam, explosion. All of my favorite things. Anyway, before I go into a full-on ramble, maybe some comments. Yo, Reggie's a little demon. Do something. They be freaky as hell during them soccer matches. Yeah. I watched like 5 minutes of it, and I didn't even know they were playing soccer. I was like, this is a soccer anime? Where's the soccer? I found this BL anime in the second and so they were doing the Forbidden Tango. They're getting freaky. Oh, I don't know if I can talk about that on stream. Corey. Do you watch Solo Leveling? Solo Leveling is not my cup of tea. I know it's really good. But Solo Leveling is not my cup of tea. Yeah. I know it's really good, but I can't get into it. Sorry, reading this BL about an otaku died and got reincarnated into the BL. Oh, yeah, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. Oh, I can't read that. I'm a say-so streamer, I promise. But anyway, so because Kaiju number 8 has a chokehold on me, and you know, and they had a extra large Narumi and Hoshina acrylic stand this time at the Nagoya exhibit. So we got on the Shinkansen at 10 a.m. in the morning. Got off the Shinkansen at 10:30 in Nagoya. No, maybe 11. We got off at 11 in Nagoya. And and then we raced to the Nagoya Parko, where the Kaiju number 8 exhibit was. And guys, I was so happy. The exhibit was so good. It was so good. They let you take photos of everything. All the exhibit was super nice. They have all the manga panels. It was so good. I was so happy. I was there fangirling the entire time. Yeah, there's nothing like seeing your Oshi and, you know, life-size panels that gets a girl going in life. Narumi's so fucking hot. I love him. I highly recommend watching Overlord if you haven't already. I don't watch isekais. I'm watching Soul Eater for the 40 millionth time. Damn. And Hunter x Hunter, all I watch is Peak. I liked Hunter x Hunter when I was younger. It doesn't speak to me as much anymore. I guess it's been dragging on for too long. Yeah, Taneli Evo is also isekai. I don't watch isekais. I don't like isekais. Isekais are not my thing. I like them like I like my anime like I like my Marvel movies. Hot guys, monsters, gums, and boom boom explosions. But anyway, I spent more money than I should have at the exhibit. So they had these cookies. With Naru-san, I was only gonna get one. I was only gonna get one box. I was gonna get one box. Cause like with each of the box, you get a different card. You get a different like checky with it. With the checky with it. So I was only gonna get one. I mean, there's 4 different designs, but I was like, you know, it's okay. I'll just get one. And then John walks by and she goes, huh, oh, cookies with chuggies in them? I was like, yeah. She's like, as a Pandora Cards collab last year, I bought 6 boxes. I felt so challenged, guys. I've never felt so challenged in my life. So I threw 5 more boxes into my basket. And I bought 6 as well. Cause like, I can't love my series less than John loves her series? What? What? So, you know, she told me she bought 6 boxes. I had these 6 boxes too. But I got all 4 design cards. Actually, no, I think I got all 6. I think there was 6 designs. But I got all 6 cards. I got all 6 checkies of Narumi. Magic fingers. Yeah. But basically I spent way too much money at the Kaiju number exhibit, but I regret nothing. I regret nothing. It was beautiful, it was worth it. I bought so much merch, guys. I bought so much merch. I was so happy. I love spending money on 2D men. My favorite pastime. nomωom100 bucket list of the Dead Ashley Peak. I don't even know what that is. I watched too many isekais like dumpster diving. You like dumpster diving? Honestly, isekai is a genre. I don't like anything where you're supposed to self-insert. That's why I don't really like isekais. Because isekais are written for you to put yourself in the main character's place. So I don't really like isekais for that reason. I don't want to be part of the story. I want to just be watching the story. Like your Marvel movie, so basic. Exactly. You're just figuring out some rando. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. Doesn't get any more basic than that. Well, basic but good, but Death Note is always an option. Bro, please. How old do you think I am? I was there when Death Note first came out with their first chapter. I stopped reading it because I thought Light got really stupid. Yeah. I got bored. I got bored of him. I got bored of Light. So. There's just some edgy teenager thing he used to go. It was good in the beginning. It was really good in the beginning, but after a while, it's whatever. Bro, competitive fandom is a thing. Yeah! Yeah! What? What did she mean? I didn't love Kaiju number 8 as much as she loves Pandora Hearts? Rude. So, you know, I bought 6 boxes. I couldn't handle a yapping. Light with detriment. I'll take a potato chips and eat it. Alien Stages Pig. No! Okay. I don't. There's only one series I have ever muted on Twitter in my life. And it is Alien Stage. Don't talk about Alien Stage in my chat anymore. Please. That series? I could not. Ugh. I had to mute the series. It is the only thing I have ever muted on my Twitter, and it is Alien Stage. So I don't want to hear about it anymore. Isekais of the most random shit. There's an isekai with the MC got reincarnated as a vending machine. You know, I don't mind isekais. They're like hee hee ha ha's. I think they're kind of funny. I think that's kind of funny. I would watch the isekai where they become a vending machine because that's hee hee ha. I don't like the isekais where it's like the harem stuff or you're supposed to take it like super seriously. Bungo Stray Dogs is really good as well. Not creative. Not creative. Were you not here when I went to the Bungo Stray Dogs cafe? I love Bungo Stray Dogs. I love it. I have so much Bungo Stray Dogs merch. And I will spend so much money on it. But yeah, if you have not watched Bungo Stray Dogs, I recommend it. Even the fans have no idea what the fuck is going on in the story anymore, but it's great! It's great. That's why I don't like Alien Stage. I don't like sad things. I don't like sad things. And the fans could not keep it to themselves. And the shit was all over my feed. Did I ask for this? No! Not everyone wants to care about your Doomsday, BL, Yuri, whatever. So I muted it. I want happy things. If I wanted sad things, I just look outside my window. Or, you know, turn on the news for 5 seconds. Or go on NBC. Yeah. Tanya the Eva is very peak from life. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. Aren't they making a 2nd season? That's like coming out next week, right? Sorry, next year. Next year, right? Yeah, my friend really likes Tanya the Evil. I don't do isekais. I don't do isekais. They're not my thing. They're not my jam. I don't like it. Anyway, so... what do we do after Kaiju? Oh yeah, and then we went upstairs because the Pandora Hearts exhibit happened to be in the same building as the Kaiju number 8 one. So Jaja wanted to go. So we after the Kaiju number 8, after I spent a lot of money, we went upstairs so John could spend a lot of money. And then we left. We left Nagoya. Actually, we went to the doll store first, and then we left Nagoya. Yeah, and then we raced our way to the Shinkansen, and then then we were in Osaka. And that was a very, very, very busy day for us. Very busy day for us. But we made it. We made it. It was worth it. It was worth it. My friends keep shoving Alien Stage into my face, so I just started hating it. Yeah, that too. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Oshinoko is good. It's only good in the beginning. The ending is shit. The ending is trash. If they were gonna end it that way, why even bother starting a series to begin with? The ending was so bad. Oshinoko had really good potential, but I don't know, man. After a while, I mean, I don't like Kana, so like... I was always an Akane fan, so yeah. And the Oshinoko ending was crap. So, yeah. I watched the most random animes there are. See most anime I'm interested in my friend's room by shoving in my face or being annoying about it. Oh, I get that feeling. I'm gonna more jump into space. I don't even know what that means. Love Oshinoko. I liked it in the beginning. But I don't like Kana's character. I don't know. I think she's annoying. She's annoying to me. So, I don't know. Each to their own. Each to their own. I was always an Akane fan. I liked it up until, like, I don't know, the last, like, I don't know. Up until they went into that kind of weird, like, you know, that route where they remembered. After that, I mean, I kind of started losing interest much sooner before that. But, that was when I was like, I'm not following this series anymore. This is getting weird. And the ending was just bad. So, yeah. I recommend watching The Sleeping Prince and the Demon Cast is a great comedy. Let's see. I don't watch a lot of anime. For those of you, well, most of you weren't at my debut stream, but I don't watch a lot of anime, to be perfectly honest. I watch more TV shows, like American TV shows, than anime. I only watch a select few animes. Didn't Oshinoko turn to incest or something? It was like pseudo incest, kind of, not really. I won't go into spoilers, but that was when I really dropped the series. I was already ready to drop the series about 3 months before that happened, but then when that happened, I dropped the series because I couldn't do it anymore. But anyway, we don't want to go to spoilers for Oshinoko. Anyway, the rest of the time we spent in Osaka was really just a lot of shopping. It was just a lot of shopping. Went to a lot of doll stores and we went Animate, and then we went to a bunch of secondhand stores. And one of the hopes I had in Japan was, I had gotten the Dazai Nendroid from Bungo Stray Dogs like years ago, but for some reason, I guess I never ordered Chuyas. Nakato Chuyas. So I was missing him, but I can't really get him because he's really overpriced online. They sell him for like, I don't know, $200. Because the last release of him was like 5 years ago, like 2020. So, yeah. So, I was able to find it in Tokyo. But I found it in Osaka the morning that we were leaving. Yeah. I'll tell you guys about that story later because first we're gonna talk about the day we went to Kyoto. So on the Thursday we were in Kansai. We went to Kyoto to rent kimonos for the day. So we went to Kyoto to rent kimonos for the day because that's a thing you do when you're in Kansai. You know, when you're in Japan, you have to rent a kimono, try it on, pretend you're like one of the Instagram girlies, take a lot of photos, and yeah, that's what we did. And guys, I am cursed. Because we got there, we made it in time. You know, you do your own makeup and you get there and you pick out the kimono you want to wear and they do your hair. It was really fun. No, they do it really quick. They did my hair in like 15 minutes. So we were all dressed up. We walked around. We went to visit the Shimizu temple, Kyomitsu temple. Went to the Kyomitsu temple. I got a mamori, like a keeps evil spirits away from you, mamori, but I don't think it's working. So anyway, mamori is kind of like a safety charm thingy, whatever. I don't know what to say it. It's like a little talisman you bring with you that's supposed to give you good luck. And then, so we were like walking out of the store and guys, I don't know what happened. I think there was like a step, like a step down that I didn't see, but I fell to the ground. Just like walked, stepped into empty air, and fell to the ground. And it was a really busy street. And this really nice Japanese lady came and like picked up my phone. She handed it to me. She was like, "Kyotsukeite," and I was so embarrassed. She's like, "Be careful, okay?" I was like, "I'm sorry, sumimasen." And she like gave me my phone. Everyone was looking at me. Second most embarrassing event to have happened while I was in Japan. Can't believe I missed that. Japan's always sweet and says I say the cross line or back down. Well, they crossed the line, I'm just telling you. 2020 was 5 years ago. I know, that's why he's so expensive now. They have so many Nakito figures. Yeah, the one that I want is so expensive right now. I like the Kotobukiya one. There's one by what's her name? Let me look her up. Shoot. What's her name? What's her name? I always forget her name. Hold 1 second. I need Google. What's her name? I will find it. Mochitsuki K. So she did a Danganronpa collab, and there was a Nagito figure that was made from her art. They're doing a remake of it right now, but I don't like it that much. I like the Kotobukiya one better. But I really like the art for the Mochitsuki K collab. So I bought a bunch of secondhand Danganronpa stuff, and I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit, because that's coming up next. But yeah, so I fell in one of the biggest street in Kyoto, in the middle, and nice Japanese lady had to pick up my phone, and she had to tell me to be careful. Japan is so freaky. I should remember the Nakito thing you saw? The freakiest. The hidden step that we don't see the natural predator of humans. I know! It was so embarrassing. And we gotta give you like every good luck charm known to men. Please! Please, I need it. I'm cursed. I swear. Just hand me Nagito. Honestly, I felt like Nagito. Because I felt like I fell in Kyoto for a reason. I feel like I fell in Kyoto for a reason. I feel like everything bad that has happened to me on this trip has also given me something really, really good. Something really, really, really good. So, I don't know, man. Maybe this is what life in Akito feels like, but not as, crazy. Does Japan have to be obsessed with family stuff and tentacles? Nobody knows. Japan gotta be so freaky for that. But anyway, so while I was in Japan, they announced a Danganronpa collab with Shibuya 109. So it was a Danganronpa collab with Shibuya 109, but it was starting the last Friday that I was in Japan. So it started on March 14th. But the first 3 days for both Shibuya and Osaka. So it was happening in Shibuya 109 in Shibuya, and also Shibuya 109 in Osaka. I know it's weird that it's Shibuya 109 in Osaka, but there is a Shibuya. Well, Shibuya 109 is an actually mall franchise. So they have like a, I guess, department, what do you call it? A branch in Osaka as well, in one of their malls. But the entries are lotteried for only the first 3 days, which is the first 3 days that I was there. So I tried a lottery for it, but I didn't get in. So I was really depressed about it. Because I wanted to go to the Danganronpa collab. I wanted to go because the merch was pretty, and I don't know. I want pretty things. Because a lot of these like collabs, like only like cafe and karaoke collabs, usually you can buy the merch online. These like collabs with malls or like events or museums, you can usually only get the merch at these events. So last time I had to get a proxy for the Kaiju number 8 exhibit. I don't know. I was okay. Well, if all else fails, I get the proxy to go. But I don't know if it was because I fell in Kyoto or whatever. Friday morning when I woke up, they had an announcement. At Osaka only, after 6:30 on Friday, it is free entry. You do not have to lottery. So I was like, can we go? And my friends were like, okay, yeah, if you want, we can go. So we went. We went. And so we went, and we got there around 6, and there was already like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people waiting. By the time they opened at 6:30, guys, I kid you not, the line went all around the corner. Like, it went around the collab space and around and down the hall. I was really lucky because I was in the front because we've been there since like just a little before 6. So we got there. We got there about 45 minutes before it started. And so we were like, I don't know, the 6th or 7th person in line. I was so excited. I was so excited, guys. I was so excited. Oh, let me read some comments. Me, when I win something, I mean killing someone for the sake of despair, and for the sake of hope. There's no way I can forgive that. Huh? What does that quote have to do with anything? But I guess a nice Nagito quote. Never let me into casino gamble my life away. You know, I've gotten a lot better. That's why I don't play gacha games anymore. Except Grand Blue. But, you know, I can pretty much gamble for free in that game. Nagito Kofrieda. Some ultimate level gambling debt facts. Hi, Siler Official. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. I'm just talking about my trip to Japan. Pretty chill day today. Not playing any games or anything. You know, have fun, hang out. They're real. Yeah, real. There's some Nagito level shit right here. So for the bonus, I pulled everybody. For the clear poster, I also pulled Nagito. Guys, I pulled a lot of Nagito and Makotos for the blind stuff. It pulled a lot of Nagitos and Makotos. I don't know, man. Ogata Megumi and I just have a connection, I guess. You know, same CV. But there's a picture of my loot on my YouTube community in case you guys wanted to see what I bought. But the art was so good. The art was so good. I'm so glad I got it. It was so worth it. It was so worth it. I spent so much money, but it's okay. It's okay. What is a vacation if I don't spend money? But yes, I got to go to the collab. I was so happy. I really thought I would have missed it. I really thought I was gonna miss it. I was very sad about it. Because, you know, if a proxy goes for you, it's just very, very expensive. It's just expensive. You know, I would still pay them to do it. So it's different when you're there pulling yourself. It feels different. It feels better. But yeah, I don't know, man. If I have to fall in the busiest streets of Kyoto and have a Japanese lady tell me to be careful, in order for me to go to a collab and pull the boyfriends and everybody else, then so be it. There was a girl that was there. She was a Chiaki Oshi. She was dressed really cute. She was like in this blue sailor, like a light blue, like sailor uniform-esque outfit. And she had like a little Ita bag with Chiaki on it. It was cute. It was cute. I don't know if she pulled Chiaki, but yeah, I hope she did. I hope she did it. But yeah, the first bromide we pulled was Chiaki, so that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. But yeah, I'm glad I went. It was fun. I got all my stuff. It was really embarrassing though, cause like as I was putting the stuff away, the girl that was checking me out, I don't mean checking me out. I mean like checking out my stuff. She was supposed. She didn't hand me any of the bonus stuff that I was supposed to get, like the purchasing token bonus stuff. So, I forgot about it because I thought she would give it to me as I was like putting things away. But so I just kind of laughed because I forgot about it. And she had to like chase me outside, and be like, "Okyakusama, okyakusama, token wa taranakatta desu. You didn't take your token." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." But yeah. It was worth it though. It was worth it. Sorry, cash register lady. Like I thought you would have given it to me and I forgot. Actually, I just forgot those things were even a thing. Because I was so excited I was there. But yeah. Man, that was Friday. Aiming for the lucky guys requires some good luck. Yeah, I had to sacrifice my dignity for them. Erin the ultimate wish. Now she's the ultimate necromancer. That's right! I don't do witchcraft. I just bring the dead back to life. Saturday was pretty uneventful. I just did some shopping. And that was it. I packed. I packed. My luggage was pretty overweight, but I knew that was gonna happen. But I paid for extra luggage between Japan and Taiwan on the way back, because for international flights, the airline I flew on from Taiwan to America allows 23 kilograms, which I think is around 50 pounds per check-in luggage. But the airline I was flying from between Taiwan and Japan is a very cheap, like economy airline. So they only allow 20 kilos per suitcase. And so I just paid for extra weight. So I could do 30 per luggage. And I think when I was checking it in at the one luggage was 26 and the other one was 28. But I knew that was gonna happen, so it was a good thing I was going to Taiwan, because I would mail everything that was gonna be overweight for international flight from Taiwan to the US. Because I have family in Taiwan, so I could use their address. I don't have any family in Japan. I'm late? No worries. Hello, appreciate a delay. How was the trip? It was good. It was good. I'm telling everyone all about it right now. And then what happened? So on Sunday, my flight was at 3:25 p.m. My friends were a little later than me. Theirs about 2 hours after me. And our friend wanted to go shopping in the morning. So we checked in our luggage at the front desk. And then we went to shop some more for like 2 or 3 more hours. Because, YOLO, whatever, right? And guys, remember when I said I was looking for Nakahara Chiya's Nendo in there the entire trip of Japan? So we had gone to K-Books on Tuesday, or maybe on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday of the week. And I went to the bungo section. They didn't have anything. They didn't have anything that I wanted. And when we went on Sunday morning, I walked in. I was walking around, there wasn't really anything I wanted to buy. And I looked down and I got to the bungo section. There he was. Nakahara Chuya's Nendoroid for 6,000 yen! That's only like 1,500 more than his original retail price. Mind you, they're selling him for like $200 online. Like $150 to $200 brand new. This was obviously used, but I don't care about that. I don't care about that. No one cares about that. So I bought him. Guys, I don't even have luggage space in my luggage. Jaja had to bring it back to the US for me. So it's at her place right now. I have to go get it from her. I have to go get it from Janjan later. She had to bring it back for me because I told her, whatever I buy, it's not going to fit in my luggage. She's like, okay, well, whatever you buy, I'll bring it back for you and, just bring my Nendoroid. She brought my Nendoroid back. And then we were rushing back. Like rushed back to the hotel and like called a taxi, and then it like rushed us to the airport. So my flight was at 3:25. I would have had to check in. I would have to check in before 2:25. I got to the airport at 1:50. But it was worth it, It was worth it. But while we were in Osaka, we went to the anime, and I was walking around. I was like, I don't know if I want anything. And then I went to the perfume section. They had Hajime and Nagito's perfume. And honestly, guys, I took like the tickets and I ran around anime looking for John because I needed my voice of reason because I wanted both. It would have been like 1,500 yen if I bought both. No, 1,600. No, 16,000 yen if I wanted both because they were like 8,000 each. It's 16,000 won, but I was like, what if I bought both? What if I bought both? Oh, I could buy both. Hajime's was like citrusy, and Nagito's is a lot like more. It was more like okay, this is gonna sound weird. It's more like watery, like salt, sea salt. So the theme for them was like ocean. So like so the Hajime one was more citrusy, but Nagito's was more like the ocean breeze. And as I was like, Cha-cha, look, I found these perfumes. She looked at me, she goes, are you gonna buy them? I'm like, I don't know if I should buy both or one. She's like, are you gonna wear them? I was like, no. Why would I wear them? I have a perfume I wear. She's like, then just get Nagito. I'm like, but I could have the boyfriend. She's like, what do you need the boyfriend for? And I'm like, to put next to each other? She's like, no. If you're not gonna wear it, only get the ocean. I was like, okay, fine. So that is why I only have Nagito's perfume, not Hajime's. Honestly, though, to be fair, their perfume bottle looks so similar. The girl that was like checking me out at the register, the girl that was checking out my order, she almost brought me Hajime's. The guy next to him had to be like, oh no, that's the wrong one. And then I watched her pick up Hajime's, and then like he was like, no, that's the wrong one, and she put it down and she grabbed Nagito's. So that is how I ended up with only Nagito's perfume. I would have bought both if John didn't stop me, if she wasn't my voice of reason. I've been here for 2 hours, right? Nagito's worth so much more. His Nendroid? But he just got a new one, so it shouldn't be that expensive right now. I just pre-ordered his new one like a month ago. Well, I wouldn't say a month ago, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, wait, a month ago, now that we're in March. Oh yeah, so my Nagito Nendroid is arriving on April 15th, just so everybody knows. I bought his Android. Now I just need them to re-release Hajime, so he's not lonely by himself. They re-released Chiaki, but I don't have space for her, so maybe they'll re-released, Hajime, so Nagito won't be so alone. Looking at Danganronpa figures right now. They have Bunny Girl figure. Yeah, they came out with I think it's Celeste and Mika. Bunny Girl version of Celeste and Mika. I really wanted a life-size Nagito cardboard card out. I don't. Can't sleep with those eyes staring at me. What are you talking about? I knew you bought the Nagito perfume. I did, but you didn't know I almost got Hajime's also. Didn't know they sold Danganronpa perfume. I think they were only I think they're only available. They only had like very minimal left at the Osaka anime because I think they're old. I think they're probably from like last year or the year before. So I didn't see them at all while I was in Tokyo. They didn't have them at the Ginza store either. They just had like 2 or 3 left of Hajime and like 1 or 2 left of Nagito at the anime that I was at. What does the Nagito perfume smell like? It smells like kind of like ocean breeze. It was just like a very clean scent. Didn't really, it was very clean, kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It was just a very clean scent. I'm not like a connoisseur of perfumes. So I don't know how to explain it better. But yeah. Maybe I went to a hand cam full of shit that I bought in Japan. No, some of the stuff is still coming in the mail. But I'll take a photo of some of the Danganronpa merch that I bought. No way, I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Oh no, I think the one that's being mailed to me are the ones I already took a photo of. I could probably take a photo of the ones that, I don't know. I'll think about it. Only thing that would be the life-size Nagito cardboard cutout would be an easy-to-body pillow? Maybe. That sounds scary, though. Just imagine those eyes staring at you in the middle of the night. I might cry. Sounds about right. Yeah. But yeah, so after Japan, I took a flight from Japan to Taiwan. And that is where I injured myself further, guys. I injured myself further. As I was getting my luggage, I bumped my pinky. Like directly down, like the tip of my nail bumped like into my suitcase as I was putting it down, and my nail cracked like really deep inside. So I like put down my suitcase and I just stood there and I looked down at my pinky and it started bleeding. And I don't know. I think I told you guys this. I'm very calm when faced with like crisis situations in real life. I freak out a lot like on stream and in games, but like in person, when things happen, I'm very like calm. So I just like stared at it and I saw it started bleeding and I just calmly like I always had band-aids with me. I prepared extra too for the Japan trip. So I just calmly brought out my band-aids and I bandaged it up. Yeah. So that happened. That happened while I was at the airport. And then my family came and picked me up. My family came and picked me up from the airport. So that was pretty smooth. My 3 days in Taiwan was a lot of visiting my family and a lot of paperwork. There was legal reasons why I had to go back. So I did a bunch of legal stuff. I saw a lot of my family, and then I went to the Bungo Stray Dogs collab. So it's a different collab than the one I went to in Japan. So this collab that was happening in Taiwan was the same one that was happening last year in Japan. So my friends actually just came back from Taiwan, and so they told me about it. They're like, oh my god, the Bungo collab is going, you should go. So I went, and I bought 2 drinks. The place was empty, guys, because I went on like a Monday. I went on like a Monday. So there was no one there except for me. And then so I pulled some acrylic coasters, I pulled the regular coasters, and I got the Toktens. For the paper coaster, I got 1 of Chuya. And then for the acrylic one, I got 1 of Daza. And I was sad because I wanted them both. But it's okay. It's okay because it turned out when my friend went, they got a paper coaster of Daza and they gave it to me when I came back, when they came to pick me up from the airport. So like, I have matching coasters of the boyfriend. And I bought the acrylic stands too. But it was nice. It was nice being there by myself. I could take as many photos and videos I want, and no one could judge me. But I forgot to bring my plushies to take photos. But that's okay. That's okay. I always got cookies off the boyfriends, so that was nice. That was nice. So yeah, that was cool. The drinks were actually really good because if you didn't know, Taiwan's the land of boba and milk tea, so yeah, the drinks were yummy. It was yummy. Yeah, that was one of my adventures when I was in Taiwan all by myself. Let's see, what did I miss on the chat while I was monologuing? I should buy an Izuru cutout for my girlfriend. There's an OST in Danganronpa Tragedy by the Ocean Sun, I think, and it's the OST starts every time Nakito is on the screen. Well, that makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense why his perfume is Ocean Breeze scent. Well, to me anyway, I don't know if that's true. Yeah, oh no, I hope you get better. I love Izuru so much, me too. He's so much hotter than Hajime. Is that a wrong thing to say? He's so much hotter than Hajime. And I hope you feel better. Yeah, it was painful. It was so painful. But like sometimes it's good when things are painful because your adrenaline kicks in and it's not as painful anymore. It's better now. I'm just waiting for it to grow out. Yeah, then I can cut that entire like split part off. But it's not bleeding anymore. So that's good. But I was able to cut like extra, like the extra part of the nail off, so it's not like hanging on everything. I just have a band-aid on it every day now, just like tape it all down, so until it grows out, then I can chop it all off. But basically, I broke all my nails while I was in Japan. I have one pinky nail left that makes it look like I do heroin. Or like cocaine. Makes it look like I do cocaine because all my nails broke except for my left pinky. So it's like I left it alone on purpose so I can cut drugs or something. I don't do drugs, guys. Only stuff that like, only like painkillers and stuff like that. I don't do like hard drugs. Just a random edgy picture of my young self found a long time ago. Yusaka is the best character in my opinion. Yusaka? Yusaka? Who's Yusaka? I feel like I should know. I don't know. Let me look him up. He's not even in the game that I played! Yosuke, he's not even in the game that I played. I don't know who that is. Maybe I'll learn about him later. Hello, Toast. What's up? What's up? No, I am slow at reading comments. Yeah, if you comment in my chat, just it might be 10 minutes before I acknowledge it because one, I monologue a lot, and two, like, I don't know, my comments usually come a little bit. There's just a lag in my comments, but also because I monologue a lot and I don't pay attention to the chat until I want to stop monologuing. But yeah, so I went to the Bungo Stray Dogs Cafe. Well, anime cafe in Taipei. Oh, Kyusaka, the one in Bungo. Cute. Oh, he's so cute. He's my friend's favorite. I was really confused. I thought we were still talking about Danganronpa. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Yeah, I like him too. He's so cute. I wonder if he's gonna have more like importance later on in the story, or is he just gonna be locked forever? I like his power. It's very interesting. Yes, we listen. That's how it is. Yeah, I monologue a lot. And then I was like, oh yeah, I have a chat I should respond to. Yeah. That's totally fine. You should check chat while you're live. I always check chat. It might just take me 15 minutes, but I'll get there eventually. You love Ariel? Thank you. I never watched There's a good chat. Bungo Stray Dogs? Yeah. I like it. It's good. It's superpowers, It's superpowers. Who doesn't love superpowers? What about the detective in Bungo Stray Dogs? Rumple? I like Rumple too, but my favorite is Dazai and Chuyo, like everybody and their mom. Chuyo is my favorite though. I love myself a feisty, angry, redhead, CV, Kisho. Like, what else could I want in life? But yeah. The most OP ability in the show? Yeah, it can be if you know how to use it. 2 of the manga for BSD. Just watch the movie. The city almost got torn in half by a little child. Yeah, but only because it was expanded by that guy's like tree ability or whatever. I like the guild arc. The guild arc was good. Actually, all the arcs in BSD has been good so far. Anyway, where was I? And then, but I felt like I stubbed my finger for a reason because I went to Animate in Taiwan and they had like some Paradox Live stuff. They had a lot of Paradox Live. For those of you who don't know, I keep saying that. Okay, I'm not belittling anyone. I don't feel like you guys don't know anything. I just don't want people to be like, I don't know what that is, but I'm too scared to ask. But anyway, so Paradox Live is initially just like music. They're 2D R&B / like hip hop themed, but they were originally just like music, but it ended up being they did an anime for it. But my favorite team and my Oshi's not in the anime yet, so they weren't introduced. But they had a lot of Paradox Live merch in Japan, but I didn't really feel it. So you know how sometimes I don't know. For me, when I look at merch, I have to feel it in my jellies to want to buy it. And I didn't really feel like buying anything while I was in Japan. Mostly because the Paradox Live merch are kind of just, they're a little repetitive. They use the same art and I don't know. It's not like I want to make an Ita bag or anything. I just like my Oshi. I like my Oshi's unit songs. But in Taiwan, I was like, they had like blind checkies. And I was like, you know what? I'm here. Cause I wanted the Tokten. I wanted the bonus item. Cause I don't know, bonus items are fun. I like gambling. What can I say? I like gambling. So I pulled a few. And I got my Oshi as the coaster. Which, if you think about it, is amazing luck. Because there's like, I don't know, there's like at least 30 or 40 characters in Paradox Live. So, you know, I had to stub my finger and bleed from my Oshi. It was worth it because he's beautiful. Yeah. But if you haven't listened to Paradox Live, their music is really good. I highly recommend. I don't think you need to watch the anime. Just listen to the music. The music is good. Yeah. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. I didn't watch any PF. I didn't watch any except season 1. I just got confused where else to watch. Nikolai and Brahms are also really good characters. Yeah, I like them too. Honestly, all the characters in Bungo is very interesting. They're all very well written. Very well written, very interesting. This live was recommended to me. I don't regret joining. Well, welcome, Toast. Welcome to a lot of screaming and a lot of yelling. Yeah. That's pretty much all you're gonna get. Yeah. You're not gonna get any, like, I don't know, skillful gameplays or anything like that. It'll just be me screaming and yelling the entire time. Goodbye, chat. My phone battery is dying. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Appreciate that delight. Have a good dream. Okay, yeah. You're on your computer? Oh, Corey. I'm also on my computer. I don't know why I touched it. That makes no sense. We love the yelling, especially the yelling. I love the kids. You know, honestly, all the arcs in VSD are really good. I can't even pick a favorite. I like them all. I like them all. They're all just good. I'm like, they're all well written. They all have good stories. What can I say? The animation's good. The voice acting's good. The music's good. The story's good. Like, it's all good. But yeah, I only really spent like 3 days in Taiwan, mostly with family. I did some shopping on my own, but I bought too much in Japan, so I bought, I don't know, mostly little things in Taiwan. I bought these cookies that Jam found in Japan and she really liked. That is actually a household snack in Taiwan, so I bought some of those for her. I went to 7-Eleven, my favorite thing in the world. And then I did one like half day of tourist stuff with my family, and then I got on a plane and I flew back. That was it. And I slept most of the way back. I watched a couple of episodes of Conan while I was on the plane, but I slept most of the way back. It's like a 10-hour flight back, so it wasn't as long. I don't know how it's 15 hours there, but 10 hours back, but it is what it is. I don't know, man. But yeah, that is my trip. That is my trip and everything that happened in it. Yeah. So that's it. That was my 2.5 weeks while I was not here. I'm sure I missed some stuff, but my memory's not that great. So it's just whatever I can think of right now, I'm telling you guys. Oh wait, I didn't tell you guys the should I tell you guys? You guys want to hear about the last embarrassing thing that happened to me while I was in Japan? It was my fault, but the last embarrassing incident I had while I was in Japan. I don't even think John knows about this. I don't think anyone else knows about this. I haven't told anyone about this. When I see Casino, I think of P5. I don't know. I read the Casino arc first before I played P5. The Dead Apple movie was peak. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I really liked it. I have it on Amazon, so I can watch it anytime I want. I also bought the manga for it. It was really good. The characters are... I'm joking, I'm not a sim. Have you ever fell asleep on a live? No, because I finish... I start my streams at like 7 p.m. and I end at like 10. Sometimes 11 at most. So I've never fallen asleep on stream. I can't stream for very long. I get tired after like 3 hours. Like... After 3 hours, my energy level just like drops. So I've never fallen asleep on a stream because I don't stream for very long. And I don't stream very late either. I'm not a late streamer. There are other people living in this house with me, so I don't want to keep them up at night. Sure, I'm absolutely sure. Okay, so remember I told you guys I found the Chuya Nendo at the secondhand store? So, the kind of like the shonen stuff and like the is on the first floor of K-Books. All like the idol stuff is on the second floor. So when I found an android, I needed Janjan. I don't know why. I need my voice of reason at all times, guys, when I shop. Because if I don't, it's bad. So I had to go upstairs to find her. Now there's a sign that says like you need to check out on the first floor, but I wasn't paying attention. So I just went upstairs. And I found Janjan. I got her approval. And she said, okay, go check out. But I couldn't check out. I couldn't check out on the second floor. Because the item I bought can't be checked out from the second floor. So I had to go downstairs and then so she said, okay, you have to go downstairs. So I tried to go downstairs and it set off the alarm. And the worker had to go downstairs with me. And she was like, okay, next time. She gave me a scolding, basically. And I just pretend I didn't speak Japanese. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. This is when I pretend I only speak English. So they know I'm American. So they, they'll just be like, Americans, troublemakers. So I don't bring shame upon my family. So, I just speak English to them. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. So, like, she brought me downstairs and she's like, okay, you have to go straight this way to the checkout, okay? And I was like, okay. And then so I walked straight forward into the checkout. That was really embarrassing because I set off the alarm in the store and everyone looked at me. And then I checked out immediately, like, a good thing I'm not going back to Japan for at least a year and I'll never see these people again, but it was still possibly the most embarrassing incident that happened to me while I was in Japan. It didn't really happen to me because I was the culprit this time. So, it was the most embarrassing thing I did while I was in Japan, I suppose. Yeah, now you guys know. I break rules sometimes. And sometimes I suffer the consequences. You end the stream at 12 for me? Oh, you Central Time? Central Time? Is that what it's called? I don't know, man. I know Eastern is like 3 hours ahead of me, and I think Central is 2, maybe? No, Mountain Time's like an hour ahead, maybe? Yesterday I was live and fell asleep. The live kept going before I was like, leave my phone died. Oh my gosh. Could not happen to me. Because, I don't know. I just kind of stopped pretty early because I get tired. Sorry, listening to this. My condolences. Gotta turn on the tourist. Exactly. I mean, I was a tourist, not creative. I was a tourist. So, I just had to really dial up I don't speak any Japanese, so I couldn't read the sign. And the sign was also in English. But you know, when you're American, you don't read. You know, the world thinks Americans are illiterate. So, you know, I got away with it. If I were you, I would have been stuttering badly. Huh, we'll see. You see, when you get old, when you get as old as me, there's no such thing as dignity anymore. I was like, oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And I just like followed her and I was like, you know. Everyone, she got a panic on my speak English. Exactly. If I have to be embarrassing in public in Japan, I just let everyone, you know, I just let everyone know I'm American. And they'll be like, Americans. And I'm like, yeah, me no Japanese. But yeah, that was this very high level, very quick summary of my trip, hopefully with only the highlights. I don't know. I feel like I talked a lot. It's only been 2 hours and 40 minutes. So it must not have been that long. Either they'll pretend to be deaf so you can't get scolded. Well, she saw me probably talking to my friends, and she saw me talking to people, so I guess I couldn't get away with that. I don't know, I try not to break rules when I'm in Japan, especially since there's such a strict society. Well, I don't know, I needed John. I needed my voice of reason. So, it is what it is. It's okay. I don't live there, so they're not gonna see me for like, they're not gonna remember me. I mean, even if they do, they won't see me for another year. So like, you know, whatever. Alright, but yeah, that was my trip. That was how I spent my last 2.5 weeks. And I came back and I went to work on Thursday and Friday, but I'm pretty much over my jet lag. The jet lag medicine I took was pretty good. It's just like a tablet you take every 2 hours. During your flight, you take it for every 2 hours after you land, or for as long as you need, and I don't know, I don't feel jet lagged. And then I take like Advil PM to sleep at night. So, I don't know, I feel like I've mostly recovered. Yeah. Alright, so now that I'm back, what's gonna happen? Well, we'll be going back to regular streaming schedule. So we are streaming tomorrow. I want to play Danganronpa tomorrow. I want to do the free time events. I want to do island mode on Danganronpa 2. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know if we will get through all the free time events tomorrow, because I didn't do that many free time events while I was playing the game. I think I only completed like Chiaki's and Gundam's free time event. So there's what? 14 if you don't count Hatsune. 14 students. And I've only done 2 of them. So there's 12 left. There's a few that I've done a lot more of. So, but really it's more like 11 students, maybe 12. So I don't know if we'll finish all the free time events tomorrow. Maybe we will. But maybe we won't, because there's a lot of reading involved. So we'll do all the free time events tomorrow and see how far we get. If we finish tomorrow, then we will start 2.5, which is Ultra Despair Girls. Next, well, actually, we're gonna start Ultra Despair Girls next Saturday regardless, I think. Yeah, we'll do Ultra Despair Girls next Saturday regardless. If I finish the free time events tomorrow, then we will start a new cozy game on Monday. If I don't, then we will continue the free time events on Monday. And on Wednesday, we'll be playing Spider-Man, which I haven't played for so long, I probably don't know the controls anymore. So that'll be great. It'll be great fun to watch me fail at that game again, even though I was already failing. But we'll fail some more at it. I still try. Am I gonna spend the summer with my friends? Good luck, have fun. I just gotta leave it to old reliable gaslighting. I mean, I knew you weren't supposed to bring upstairs, but no one stopped me. So, so I gaslit them into thinking I didn't know. Honestly, why didn't the alarm go off when I was trying to go upstairs in the first place? You know what I mean? It should have gone off when I tried to went up. Then I would have known not to go up. Why did it only go off when I was trying to leave? Yeah. Oh, that's about it. That's about it. So we'll play Danganronpa 2 Island Mode tomorrow. If we finish, we'll start a new game on Monday. If not, we will do finish the free time event on Monday, and then on Wednesday we'll play Spider-Man. Oh wait, I can't stream next Saturday. I will not be home. I just realized something. Okay, so we will start Ultra Despair Girls next Sunday, because I will not be home on Saturday. Yeah, I forgot I have plans on the 29th. So yeah, that's okay. We will still stream next Sunday because I will be home on Sunday. So we'll start Ultra Despair Girls next Sunday. I will make a schedule to go out after stream tomorrow, because I have to see if we finish the free time events tomorrow or not. I think we can finish in one day, but wait, I don't know. I don't know how much reading is involved. I don't know. We'll see. I think we can finish in one day though. But yeah. Danganronpa tomorrow. And then we'll see what happens next. But yeah, we start Ultra Despair Girls next Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna go install the game. Yeah. It's good to be back. I missed you guys while I was gone. I felt so bad not being able to stream for so long, but you know, it is what it is. I'm excited for more content. I'm excited for more content. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. I don't have anything else to yap about. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah. So I think we'll end it here tonight. Yeah. I don't know. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. I already talked about everything on my trip. Yeah. I'm out of things to say. I'm out of things to yap about. Alrighty. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. PST for the Island Mode and Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate you all. Have a great day or a great night wherever you are. Stay cool, stay chill, stay safe. And I will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. PST. Good night, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.